Slam dunk by Garland.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland. Now, any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's a Okoro. Over Hart. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his second bucket.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Pass to Nurkic. To the middle. Stolen by Allen. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And at some point, Craig, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Now, here's Hart. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Back to Hart. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the 3 off target. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets
at the line
from inside.
Cavaliers.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Little.
2 minutes
Out to
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Eubanks. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
And it's Sharp missing. Here's Garland. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Karis LeVert.
6 points for Darius Garland. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Trailblazers.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. It's stolen by Little. And then Sharp with the dunk.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Off on the layup. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Pass to Watford. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
No one near Peyton as he lets it go. Misses off the right iron. In the corner, it's Little. Pass to Watford. Outside, Peyton. The wide open shot by Little. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Quick catch and shoot from Nazir Little, giving the D no time to react.
Rubio. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
Your Trailblazer.
Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 1.
The Cavaliers.
From Portland.
17. And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle-Stat game has been going for Portland.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Down low. Stolen by Rubio.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Portland has possession.
Blazers ball. In for the Cavaliers.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And it's Lillard missing.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he was usually lights out from there.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GM.
His shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Well, he's made the most of it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Portland ball.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Now, here's Nurkic. Out to the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. And Portland again with the bucket.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass. Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Allen. They get it again. Here's Mitchell. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Trailblazers leading by 4. Grant, right side. And Hart has it in the corner. And another 3 for Portland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. There's Garland. That shot off. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard attacking. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Pass to Watford. Shot clock at 6. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Wade. Will it go? Basket counts.
Dean Wade.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Simons with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. Passed a little. .136 left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Payton. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
Now Simons. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Passed a little. Here's Eubanks. And here is Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Substitution on the court.
Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ricky Rubio.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevin Love.
That one on Love.
Personal foul.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
At the line.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
It'll count. And the first half is now in the books.
The first half.
Portland up.
Score. Your Trailblazers, 36.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Timeout called, Cleveland. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy and you don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Your Blazers Youth Dance Team. Show some love, everybody.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Hart. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Garland. Rebounded by Hart.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
First personal foul.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazer.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Hart, that's good.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Lots of room. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Garland. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 9.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Lillard, bounce pass. Stolen by Allen. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. It's good. He's got 8.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
Lillard left side. Pass to Grant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
And he sinks the second. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
.151 left in the third quarter.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Portland ball. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
We've got 1:48 left for the third. 13 feet away. LeVert trying to get open. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 8.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Love. Kicks it out to Rubio. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Portland leading by 17.
In for the Cavaliers, Lamar Stevens.
outside. Payton. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeVert. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Watford. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Cleveland foul. Ricky Rubio. Second personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. At the line for Portland, Trendon Watford.
First free throw is good.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Here's LeVert. Makes it off the glass.
Ricky Rubio.
LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
And it goes down 2 points. 8 point for Shaedon Sharp.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Inside, here's Eubanks. A steal. That will count. No good. And so it's Portland holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Portland leading by 18. Payton left side. And another turnover here by Portland.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And here is Garland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Offensive rebounds. And Garland comes to help. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Goes up at the stripe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. It's stolen by Little. Simons from outside. Connects from three-point range. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Allen trying to break free. Garland with the bucket.
Assist goes to
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Eubanks. To the middle. Here's Payton. Now here's Simons. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Garland, no good. Here's Watford. Payton inside. And Simons has it in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
So smooth with the jump shot. I love watching Anthony shoot the rock.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball.
On the floor.
I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering a newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Pass to Lillard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. He gets it in there. Simons has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Big round of applause.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. With the drive. Oh!
Yes.
And he slams it one-handed.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
The Cavaliers with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 23. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Garland with the bucket.
Garland.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And it's Damian Lillard with the three. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. The tray. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
3 points.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Poked away. Here's Rubio. Three-pointers off the mark. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Wade, and he banks in the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Lillard from outside, offline. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big mark, even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing it.